There are hundreds, even thousands of really hard boss battles in JRPGs. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the most unfair and frustrating of them all. So here are my 10 picks for the most unfair bosses in JRPGs. And I only have 2 rules. 1, no final boss battles. And 2, no secret boss battles. That means all these 10 guys, you gotta beat them to move on with the main story of the game. Oh yeah, let's begin!
Number 10. Seymour Flux from Final Fantasy X. I hate this son of a bitch. It's a weird ass experiment of a boss with whom Squaresoft had a lot of fun pissing off its players. 70,000 HP, man. It's unfair because it's one of those bosses that every now and then can cast a spell that automatically kills one of your party members. It's a matter of luck, therefore it doesn't work all the time, but when it does, you're fucked. He then leaves someone with status effects while you struggle to heal and survive. It's just one of those assholes that can easily frustrate your whole damn strategy in seconds. This difficulty spike is atrociously annoying. I beat this bastard almost 15 years ago when there were barely any guides or advice in the internet. So yeah, I struggled. Nowadays, with a little grinding and some tips, anybody can beat the crap out of him. Number 9. Isolde from Mana Khemia. I won't explain anything about the background of this character to avoid spoilers. I just want to say she's a goddamn unfair MILF. Listen, she's really hard, yeah, but she can be beaten with the right skills, the right weapons, and the right strategy. So why is she here? Because this game heavily relies on its synthesis mechanic, and if you do not have the right stuff with you, you'll never defeat her. I strongly suggest abusing alchemy in this game, or reading a goddamn guide, otherwise you'll be stuck forever! I never beat this RPG because I never got past this woman. I stood no chance against her because I underestimated the game and neglected the synthesis. I literally just went with the basics of it. But that was a long ass time ago. However, the mark of losing over and over again against Isolde will be forever engraved upon my soul. Number 8. Miguel from Chrono Cross. This is my absolute favorite RPG of all time. I've beaten it so many times that nowadays I have fond memories of this boss battle. But I will never forget the first time I tried my luck against this motherfucker. It took me ages to defeat him. Yeah, look at him, so humble, so simple. But no, he's a cheating bastard. He's one of those bosses that every now and then have 2 turns in a row and can easily kill one of your party members in an instant. That or wipe out your entire party with one blow. Buffs and debuffs are this guy's strategy against you, so you must obviously do the same. That or you can just try your luck with the many different elements this game has to offer, because grinding in Chrono Cross is almost useless since you only level up when you beat a boss. So good luck with this moron and enjoy it because it is one of the most memorable fights in this masterpiece of a game. Number 7. General Viktor in Valkyria Revolution. For the most part, this game is easy as hell, but there's a couple of boss battles that aren't really that hard, but amazingly annoying. This one right here is the most infamous of all. I can't even begin to comprehend what the ass were the developers thinking when they made this boss fight. It takes forever to kill even when you are over leveled, no matter the difficulty mode you chose. It has like 10 million HP and there's conditions to be met. To defeat this dual snake shit, you first need to weaken one of its heads with physical attacks. Then it's time to break its central body with more attacks, preferably fire-oriented. Then you move on to the other head with magic attacks. Both heads are almost immune to the opposite attack type, so imagine. And in the middle of it all, you gotta deal with these little assholes that keep respawning and healing the heads. You gotta do all that, rise and repeat, over and over and over again. Without the right timing, skill and strategy, this battle alone can take up to 1 freaking hour. I'm serious. I love this game, by the way. Number 6. Nightburn from Wild Arms 5. Halfway through the game, you fight this arrogant piece of fuck for the second time. And yeah, it's one of those boss battles that have 2 fights in a row, with no chance to heal or save in between. Oh yeah, don't we all love them? Well, in truth, all you gotta do is spend hours of grinding until you finally reach a decent level. Then the first battle will still be hard, but you will manage. Immediately after that one is over, you'll fight only with Dean against Nightburn. And of course, he's overpowered as hell. And of course, he will heal himself. And of course, he will block your attacks sometimes. It's so annoying. This boss battle is very unfair, but thankfully, it's nothing that a bunch of level grinding won't help. Nevertheless, this video is about how unfair some bosses of some JRPGs can be, and this one is a perfect example! Number 5. Beldr from Devil Survivor. Yeah, the original DS version, not the watered down version on the 3DS. You all know that grinding usually helps a lot when it comes to tough bosses, and I'm not saying this one here isn't the case, but grinding alone won't help you defeat this god-awful abomination. First of all, this map is full of annoyingly fast monsters. Also, it just so happens that story-wise, he is immortal, so he is immune to any form of attack except the Devil's Fuge. Only your main character can use it, while everybody else takes on the monsters or gets slaughtered. He then has this extremely frustrating skill that damages everyone in the field to heal himself. Best strategy is to have a demon that lets you attack twice, and luck enough to have an extra turn. All this praying he doesn't destroy you during your turns with his overwhelming attacks that he will sometimes execute. I love this game with a passion and I've beaten it quite a few times, but I still can't fathom this stupid ass boss battle. I hated it the first time, I hate it now. I don't enjoy this map at all. Why does it have to be so goddamn unfair? Number 4. Grossa from the Alliance Alive. Ever heard of brutally overpowered bosses that can utterly destroy your party in seconds? Oh, that's right, we've been talking about them the entire video. Grossa is probably the worst as it involves one of the most unfair situations ever, classic from some JRPGs. The thing is, once you enter this place in the game, you will have to do an entirely long, tedious and difficult mission, and no, you won't be able to save anywhere. All this arduous journey so you can reach the top and be wiped out by the hardest boss in the game. Harder than the final boss itself, I can guarantee that. Solution? Grind your ass for as much as you can, recruit fucking Robins so you can have more party members, use your strongest skills, recruit Robins, try having the best equipment, etc. Oh, and recruit Robins, don't you forget that. Man, I love this game and it's a great hidden gem on the 3DS, recently remastered for the modern systems. But I'd love to vent out my frustrations at the developers for doing this. I mean, would it kill you to put a fucking save point right before it? Will it? Number 3. Matador from Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Fuck this battle, fuck this guy, fuck it to pieces. Everyone knows already how infuriating it is, and it's no wonder why it often appears on these types of lists. It's an early boss, 5-6 hours into the game and you come across him. The legendary Matador. 10 times faster than you, 10 times stronger, abusing turns, skills and debuffs. Well, the only strategy half the internet knows already it works is to spam buffs on your party and debuffs against him until you can finally beat him. Yeah, I love how that sounds easier said than done. Good luck with this skeletal piece of shit. Number 2. Akyel from Growlancer Wayfarer of Time. Oh boy, the nightmares I still get from this game. I can quote at least 5 missions in it that drove me mad. But if we're gonna talk about specific boss, no one is more unfair than this holy angel of fuck! Without telling any spoilers, he will try to run away from the area. As you can see, the battle starts with him halfway through already. If he escapes, it's game over. And oh yeah, he has a lot of HP, a lot of defense, buffs that can render attacks useless, all this on real-time combat with him running away. And the worst of it all, he's fucking Flash and runs fast as hell! Thankfully, he can't fly because of a spell, but that's the only thing that works in your favor. It took me ages, man, several attempts to beat this mission. Why is this game so stupidly frustrating and unfair? And why the hell do I love it so much? Number 1. Holabird in Baten Kaito's Origins. This is it. The most unfair boss battle ever created in a JRPG. I can't believe the nasty trick the developers pulled on this one. It's disrespectful to any gamer in this world. You see, this game has 2 discs. You have to save right before you change discs. And the second disc starts off with your party stranded in this jungle with no way to go back and buy supplies or grind against enemies. So you're stuck with the hardest boss in the game, this giant stupid fucking piece of fuck of a bird. Yeah, it will kick your ass even if you grinded before and brought lots of supplies. Its little chicks will continue to respawn and they're really hard to kill. This happens while the big one literally treats your party members like insects. What's the solution, you ask? Restart the whole fucking game. Once you reach the final arc in this one, be sure to grind, to restock, to have the best cards and all that jazz. Because now you'll know what's coming for you next. Getting players stuck in the game like this is the most unfair situation I've ever seen. I mean, how was I supposed to know this was gonna happen, huh? How?
Want some honorable mentions? How about every goddamn boss in some of the East games? Felghana, Origin, oh yeah, those bosses are so goddamn tough and unfair sometimes. Those are my honorable mentions. I couldn't pick a specific one for this video, so all of them! Anyway, thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. See you next time!